If you want the life that everyone else has, then do what everyone else is doing. But if you want the life that no one else has, then you have to do what others aren't willing to do. That sounds generic, and it seems like some easy thing you can just throw up on your Instagram story to make it seem like you're doing better than everybody. But when you really think about the details, it makes a lot of sense. Defeat is an ugly place. Obese, divorced, lonely, lacking purpose. It's a terrifying place to be. A place that has many young men taking their own life. We seek out a better life, but we aim for something specific. Fame, validation, wealth, status, or in my case, time or the freedom of time. But that can fall short when it comes time to do the work. Why go to the gym when you can just hit snooze? Why work on the project when you can go watch Netflix? This doesn't hurt you. You'll survive. I mean, everyone else does it and they're okay. But do you really want to be just okay? Just okay is retiring at 60, having missed so much of life, and not having the energy to do the things that you wanted to do when you were 30. Just okay is looking back on life, wondering what it would have been like to go to Europe, to see that band, to start that business. Just okay is missing your child's baseball game for a business meeting. And if you're cut from the same cloth that I think you are, then you're not okay being just okay. You're different, and somewhere deep down, you know it. But there's a difference between saying that and thinking that, and acting on that and doing the things that need to be done. When it comes down to it, fame, validation, wealth, status might not be enough to drive you. I have 2 post-it notes on my desk where I do my work. One says, remember who you do it for. And the other says, remember who the enemy is. The former lists my siblings, my brother, so I can give him an environment and the freedom to do something that he loves and that he's good at. And my sister, so I can give her the platform to be creative and do something that she loves. It also lists my future wife and kids, because I want to be able to give them the opportunities in life and have the time and the freedom to be there and be a part of their lives. The latter lists the abstracts: failure, procrastination, the what ifs, and everybody who doubted me. But what about the concrete downsides? Your mental and physical health, divorce and relationships, the opportunities that you miss, the places you don't go. We all want money and nice things. Hell, even millionaires play the lottery. But sometimes the people in the lowest places perform the best. A lot of times you hear the rags to riches story, the immigrants, or the person who lost it all and ended up on the street, or the kid who worked 2 minimum wage jobs to help support a single mom. The people in the worst situations have the least to lose. Sometimes running from something, the fear of something, is more powerful than wants and desires. They did a study with rats where they put a rat in a tube and released the scented cheese at the end of the tube. They gauged how much the rat desired the cheese by attaching a spring to the end of its tail and gauging how fast it ran towards the cheese. They then redid the study with the same parameters, but also added the scent of a cat at the back of the tube. In the latter example, where the cat's scent was released at the end of the tube, the rat actually ran faster than just running towards cheese alone. So maybe instead of chasing the cheese, the cars, the money, the validation, we need to focus on what we're running from. Poor health, a lack of purpose, mediocrity. The questions are, what are you running from? What is it that you fear? And are you okay with being just okay? If you're not okay with being just okay, then you need to identify your fears and use them as motivation to start moving forward. It's okay to still chase after the cheese. We all want the cheese, but some of us need to start running from something just to get going. So I encourage you to identify your fears and take small steps to start moving forward. Maybe one of your fears is that you're afraid you're gonna be stuck in your hometown forever. Ask yourself, what is something that you can do to make sure that that doesn't happen? Ask yourself why you think that you're stuck now. Maybe it's your job, or your family, or your partner. What are the actions that you can take to make sure that you're not stuck? Maybe it's taking those steps to find a career that you want to do in a place that you want to do it. You don't have to move halfway across the country. It can be an hour away, closer to a city where there may be more opportunities. That's for you to gauge. Maybe you think that your family wants you close by, but when you actually have that conversation with them, they're really supportive of you wanting to take opportunities in your life. Maybe the first step for you is moving out and gaining some independence, and then realizing that you only see your family every couple months anyways. And that if you move a little bit further away, that's not really going to change. Maybe your partner is also feeling the same way that you are. And if you have a good partner, they should support you in pursuing your dreams and finding your purpose. So maybe they're willing to go with you. Maybe that's the next step, the next chapter in your relationship. And you won't know until you have that conversation or you try. Fear can be paralyzing. The unknown is terrifying. And most people pick certainty because it's comfortable. But if you've made it this far in the video, then I know that you don't want to be like most people. See, the thing with most people is they go and they pick certainty and they pick comfort. But they still have to live with the unknown. They will never know if that business would have worked out, if they had tried to start it. They will never know that if they changed careers, if they would have done something that they loved and excelled at. They don't know if they didn't walk up to that cute girl in a coffee shop and ask for her number, if it would have worked out. They're going to look back on their lives and wonder what if, because they chose comfort. Personally, I would rather fail time and time again and make a fool of myself and fall flat on my face. But I will sleep at night and I will be on my deathbed knowing that I tried everything that I could. That I left as little unknown as possible. Because I tried, because I took chances, because I walked into the face of fear. I don't want to be like everyone else. And if you're still here, then I know you don't want to be like everyone else. You want to make it. You want to be successful on your own terms. You want to leave it all on the field. So the next time someone tells you that you're crazy, or that your idea is stupid, or that something is too risky because you're not doing what they're doing, or because you're not doing what's the status quo or what's normal or what's expected, understand that there are other people out there like you. There are people like me who are giving you the green light, the validation, the support to take the road less traveled. Live fearlessly. Put your back up against the wall, whatever that takes. Because if you want the life that no one else has, you have to be willing to do what no one else is willing to do. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. If you're new here, my name is Matt, and I talk about my journey through life to try to teach you a thing or two to help you become the best version of yourself. My goal with this channel is to help as many people as possible live a fulfilled life with no regrets. If you enjoy being a student of life and exploring topics like this, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to be consistent with these videos. I have a lot of ideas and a lot of life experiences that I want to get out into the world. So there's more to come soon. Until next time, God bless.